Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now a give running right. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back-to-back carries here. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this opening drive headed for fourth down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Now Brissett on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Designed run. Here's Milrow. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Working quickly here. Dowdle reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he spins right by him. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun now for Brissett. Nice game left side. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to the air, Brissett. Finds his back complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Brissett. Buying some time right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
12. Hey, check. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He rolls to his right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks, 18 Pioneer.
Milrow from the gun. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know It's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Let's go.
It's a design win from the row. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Myers' kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-3 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. And off to Benson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now it's Brissett. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got McBride complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
120. Hey. Go.
They give up the gut to Benson. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
19. Okay. 20. Good. Go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And the Longhorns find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Going play action here, Brissett. Finds his fullback. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
There he is on 3rd and short. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
7 yards.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
19. Go.
Going for it on fourth, Brissett. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense escapes. And a nice run going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down.
Is a turnover.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready. Gallup. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Look at that power. Deep left side. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. From the gun or on for Gallup. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
17. Cardinals 3. Jason Myers to kick
Here's
off
Myers
fourth
now to
down.
handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He loses it on the hit. And the fumble recovery is made. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Panther 60. Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
On the jump.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
This time looking to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Cardinals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
19. Set. 20. Set. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Kill.
On the shotgun, Brissett. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen the...
And he's got it! Has a way out for it, but touchdown! The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Mikey, 15. Warriors, 17. Buffalo, 18. Panthers, 50. Panthers, 50.
Here's the backup. First throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This one down right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Here we go.
Well-designed run. Here's Milroe.